Greetings, this is This, and I am Me, and that is how you run a game, computer. Remember this, okay? I'm talking to the computer, guys. I'm not talking to you. That's how you run it, okay? And that's how you make it work. Look at this. Look at this smooth movement. Okay, I mean, it's maybe not the smoothest, but still, it's much better. Last episode, cursed. Last episode, I kept talking about how, oh, I really hope it's not cutting out, and I really hope it's blah, blah, blah. And my God, the footage... I didn't even bother to try. I didn't even attempt for one singular moment to fix what was going on in that video because I was like, what am I supposed to do? It was that bad, and it was that, it was that, like, there was a lot. It was that widespread, I think. Maybe you guys are like, wait, actually it buffered out? We didn't see anything. In the render, we didn't notice a single thing. I'm pretty sure it was bad, right? Like, it just kept glitch cutting to new things, and it was maybe confusing for you guys. But so I restarted my computer, and everything's gonna be fine and great and lovely this episode. So that means I can get a lot done. We're gonna start by having them enable this gas pump again. Can't I just put a sensor here? Like, my God, let's put a sensor, okay? What kind of sensor do I want? I kind of would like to have 2, but that's that's like overkill, right? I would say I would want a pressure sensor and a gas element sensor, but that's so extra. Let's just get the gas element sensor. If you detect hydrogen, then grab it. How about that? And we'll just put the gas element sensor probably right here. Because, like, it can't go in any of these spots anyway. This is the closest thing to, like, where it would, like, grab the stuff. We could put it up here, but they can't reach it up there conveniently right now or anything, so it really doesn't make as much sense. Let's just put that right there. Automation wire. Connect it up. And then everyone will be thanking me. You guys will be thanking me. Otto will be thanking me. Ada will be thanking me. Even Nisbet, she's going to say thank you. And she's pretty ungrateful, you know? She doesn't say it often. Even she'll thank me. And it's going to feel good. When that moment comes, you know? It's going to feel like, wow, something really special has happened today. Look how much water we have. That's nice. Good job, Ada. Thanks. Thanks for that. Okay, so we got the communal table last time. I don't really know if the other places can really have it right now, but we will scope out possible options for Soylent. And then the other new thing that I knew of was the insulated door, which I installed 1 or 2 of those already. Do we want any other ones? Should we do one here? Honestly, we could. It might be nice. Wow, you guys have worked hard to keep this cool. It's at a 7 priority. Okay, let's put it to a 5. Regular prio. Regular. Okay. Deconstruct, please. We're gonna reconstruct it as insulated. No automation, no filter. Okay, let's get the filter selected. The filter. Unbreathable hydrogen gas. Okay. Yeah, Connie, I told them to dig out more stuff, and I did that, what's it called? Gas pump build, right? So they shouldn't be in extreme danger right now, right? Okay. So over here, base, insulated door. I'm just gonna use a regular sort of material. You guys can have one of those there. And then enable this. Why does it look like the automation wire is not going to anything? It's a bit weird, but okay. Enable. Let's enable that. And then I'm not going to ask you guys to enable it and disable it anymore, okay? You will officially be able to relax after that. Well, I mean, relax off of that one task. Look, they're going to eat. Oh. They unfortunately all kind of ate at slightly different times. So, oh, there. They're eating. Whoops. Oh my god. There. Oh. Are they... You guys were just speaking emphatically, right? You weren't arguing with each other? You were like, dang, this food! I know, right? Actually, no, maybe they were yelling because... because it wasn't very good food. I believe it was meal lice. So maybe they were complaining. I would believe it if that was just, you know, that was honest to goodness complaining that was going on there. What's here? Oh, the grub egg. I tell them to crack these. Okay, I guess our era of Sweetles is over, maybe? A grub egg has been laid? I don't know. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, I don't really remember. Maybe the grubs can lay Sweetle eggs? Like, it can go back? I think maybe it can go back. It doesn't matter if we have a grub, does it? I'll leave the grub. But the shine bugs. We've got 3. Maybe just crack one of them. Because, I mean, there's just so many shine bugs now, right? Because, like, these guys are here. Oh, unless that's the eggs that they were just talking about. Do we no longer have eggs? No, we have them. Okay. So this is working. Love to see it. This is almost ready to give us more food. Love to see it. This down here. So close to having a growable environment down here. So close, guys. So we love to see it. So was there a build for me to do with you guys today? Or are we working on Soilolin possible builds? Yakani possible builds? No, there was something big here. Oh, well, there's the power situation. It's kind of complicated, okay? Here's what's going on with the power. I wish that you could, like, assign power lines colors or something in this overlay. So that I didn't have to hover over it to see what it was connected to. I could look at the whole thing at one time. You know, wouldn't that be so nice? Okay, this goes here. It goes here. It goes to this stuff. It's helping the line of power for the hydrogen generation. That is feeding the downstairs stuff. It's feeding this exosuit forge and this space stuff. And it's feeding all of this water, rec room, massage table, fridge stuff. Then we have this little power line over here. This little baby little power line. Wait. This. Okay, yeah, because all the inputs I have connected. So all the batteries and all the generators are all connecting up to all the transformers. Okay, so that was 2 of the transformers. 2? That was 3 of the transformers. And then the last transformer that we have, therefore the last, like, what I consider a power line, quote unquote, is this one that's going to some gas filters and pumps and the kitchen stuff and that stuff. Okay. And when everything... I mean, not everything, obviously, but, like, when a lot of stuff is being used on this one, it does strain a little bit. Like, it is getting to be that orange color, but it didn't go over or anything. So it's not that aspect that needs to be dealt with, I don't think. It's the other aspect. But we could switch a few things off from this line onto this line. But, I mean, if we think about it, this one is 1865 max. This one is 1938 max. It's more. This one's 3,000. But it's because of the rocket stuff. It's fine. It's fine. And then this one is... Oh, wow. This one isn't much at all. So if there's anything close by that I could switch to this one, just in order to... Like, simply in order to, like, balance things, we could do that. seeing as right now they're all pulling from the same source anyway, all that I'm doing is just helping the lines to, like, not get strained if they were to be using more power. So yeah, maybe it's weird to kind of bring power through that direction, but maybe let's do that. And then we can cut here. And we have a lot of extra power line coming through here. I'm just going to deconstruct it all. I don't need to. I don't. It could come in handy later if we're going to build something else there later. But I'm going to, just for the sake of keeping everything in order. Yeah. So we switched these two things onto this power line. And that'll bring it up higher so that it's, you know, possibly overloaded, quote unquote. But these things aren't getting used right now anyway. So it doesn't matter, right? But what if when they are getting used, it's really like, it is too much for that power line. And the other power lines are actually fine because there's stuff on them that's like permanently dormant and nobody ever cares about. It's possible. But see how much better this one looks now? And so then we could take some stuff. And if I just upgraded all the wire, which actually I could. Because they have so much metal here. We really could. Just upgrade all the wires to 2000. And then it will look prettier too. What is their decor? I mean, it is already very positive. But it's not max decor across the board. Like, there are definitely places that are not max decor. If I at least change some of the wire out, I think that they would appreciate that. I might as well do that. I'm gonna do it right now. Switch out that. Switch out that. And keep going. Let's stop for, like, at there for now. This bridge I have to deconstruct and reconstruct as a conductive wire bridge. So we'll get that in the morning, which should happen without consequence, right? We just slide right on into the next day and have a wonderful time. I say everything about the game like really like running smoothly, and then the episode is just as bad as the last one. It couldn't be. The last one I was like literally fighting through molasses. It could never be that bad. Okay, ready, aim, fire! Okay, because we don't want these power lines to be down for too long. So when I have to make bridges, it's best to stay on top of that. Okay, I do need to check on Yakani though, just to make sure that they're not dying. Looks blue to me. Yeah, it's great, guys. It's great. It's just that sensor's sensitivity. For the time being, it's great. You have food, you have oxygen, you have automated sensors. Actually, this is not automated. This was our, it's like our backup one to just do if we need it. And I just didn't set it up to do it any other time than manually, but whatever. They're just kind of running off of the storage hydrogen right now, so we shouldn't have too many more hydrogen problems, maybe, until the hydrogen generator comes back. These upper areas have hydrogen, but whatever. Like I care. The water is overflowing. No, it's not, but I mean, it's close. But I think they'll be fine. They have food, water, oxygen. Okay, Lephilios. So, Ada, wow, she's having a great time. I mean, she has moderate injuries, light wounds, and is holding her breath, and, you know, she's kind of got some yucky lungs, but she's having a great time. Is this germ-free? Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. It's not supposed to be dirty. I thought I got it all clean. Whatever. Is it that slug's fault? I don't want to blame it on the slug, but I will if I have to. Oh, so there was plant meat down here and you guys got it? Excellent fruit, muckroot, meal lice? But this is growing 0%. So Did you guys get some meat out of the last trap, or and you ate it already? That would be a lot to eat, I feel like, in that amount of time, because I thought it was like 12,000 calories or something, but maybe it wasn't. Okay, well, sure. Oh. It's there now. Maybe was somebody holding it or something? I don't know. Okay, good. And so yes, they're fixing these wires up. Ooh, do we need to switch the tunnels back? Yeah, let's switch it over. Boop. Just so that it can, run efficiently. And 14K! 13K! It's getting there. Okay. And I mean, they haven't gotten any extra food from anyone for a while. I mean, granted, they still had the extra food. Meal ice, muckroot, plant meat, hexla fruit. No, none of that was extra, right? So they got through all their extra food, but they've been just sustaining off of what they have here. I don't really know what it's... I guess the meal ice, because we got the meal ice growing. Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, what I was doing with the power lines here... we were switching these out for better things. Is it going to be too overwhelming for you guys if I just, continue to tell you just to fix this entire line of power? The entire thing. Because these lines of power can hold 2,000 watts. So there's no worries there. But if I remember correctly, don't the power transformers only provide 1,000 watts? So does this really even matter unless I upgrade the power transformers? Yeah, I mean, it's 1,000. They would have to all be the large ones. But, hey, I like to not see orange colors. But also, no, like, it helps with the decor. Don't forget about the decor benefit, guys. Oh my god, it's already another day? What the heck is happening? It's not on triple speed? This is crazy. Okay, so we'll let them switch out wire. And that's a nice, it's a healthy improvement for them. So we'll let them have that. And here... Has this been running a lot more often? There seems to be a lot of water buildup over here. Maybe. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, wait, there's a printable? I was supposed to do some checks here, but which colony needs the printable? Probably still Lephilios? Choose a blueprint. Oh, more shine eggs. Okay, well, we'll leave them sitting there for a little bit. Because if we crack them later on, then there's less time for them to go stale, Oh, okay, Soilolin. Do you have oxygen? I mean, yeah, but it's kind of blecky around these parts. It's a little blecky. Why? Everything should be fine. Okay, well, they have oxygen. They have food. We're gonna have them work on the sand just for a little bit, okay? They clearly, surely have healed from all of their wounds at this point. So they can, they can try it out. Just a smidge. And I can't make any of this because I don't have any lime. But I'm going to queue it up anyway. Just so that when we get the lime, we're ready to go. How's this doing on time? Next activity is in 12 days. Okay, well, we didn't run out of water so far. I don't know if this will be able to keep up or if we've been using more than what would get produced. I don't know. But surely it's nice to have gotten rid of some of that water, probably. Right? Okay, so food, oxygen, water. That's all good. Oh no, I've let some Drekos hatch down here. I mean, I can't move them into their little cave down here. This cave is too small. I mean, what size can this place be? It's 53 tiles right now. Max is 96. Okay. So we could make it a little bigger and maybe we could fit another one down here. I just have to make sure to not deconstruct any of the food items. Well, I don't even know if they eat that stuff. Like, it doesn't grow. But they can eat the pink pepper nut, maybe? What am I clicked on? Give me the Draco! Okay. Pinka pepper plants, balm lily, or mealwood. Okay, there's no mealwood down here, and the balm lily isn't growing, so they probably don't eat that, but they eat these. And this, it's, body temp is okay. Air pressure is okay. It doesn't need any certain type of, like, gases to be growing in? Wow, okay. Then yeah, we could give them a slightly bigger space here, right? Maybe they like having this mirth leaf as part of their place. If I screw it up, we'll just have to wall it back in or something, right? Like if I do something unforgivably bad here, they just have to wall it back in. But like if they do this, they can still crawl everywhere around where they want to, right? Then I'm going to do a little bit on that side too, just because it's phosphorite, why not get rid of it? And then maybe, I mean, I don't think I'm going to move those guys down here still. But like then maybe if they have 4 at a time, they don't feel crowded. Because I feel like right now they might feel crowded when they have 4. Well, no, because it's not saying that they would. I think usually they'll tell you if once the eggs that are in the enclosure were to hatch, we would be crowded. Like they give you a warning about that, I think. So we could maybe move one of them down there. It's nice to have them because they give us phosphorite, guys. That's the reason that I have the Drecos. They give us phosphorite, yeah. And also reed fiber if I could shear it, but I don't have a shearing station. Would one of you guys like to move out somewhere else? You probably have a happier life. I'm gonna say relocate down here. You guys are gonna get a new friend. So be nice to them. They're getting taken away from their families. So, please be kind. And that's, you know, it's not funny. I'm laughing at the absurdity of the situation. So please be kind. Okay, up here, yeah, like this is a lot. Oh my god, wow, that was overwhelming. Cramped means the eggs. Yeah. Okay. Are any of you guys elderly? Starving. Like, should I just take the eggs? Or should I kill one of the hatches? Or should I just leave it all be? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it all be for now because I don't really know what decision to make. Okay. So, sand production, good. Lime production, kind of, a little bit. Monument, like steel production for monument, on hold. Going off to space, on hold. Okay, research. Up higher. Research is a thing that they can still be working on. Because I switched it to a different research tree so that they could do like a little research on things while they were waiting here, having nothing to do. Okay. Research. Good. Next. What else is there? Any like true, real advancements or interesting things as of right now? No. Wow, it's really warm right here. But I didn't want to put insulated tile because I wanted plastic tile for the commute time. I guess we could insulate the door and these wall pieces at least. Maybe that would help. The door, the wall. Or is it just kind of making it more difficult because it's trapping the heat in? We'll leave it for now. It's not the worst. I mean, this is the worst. But I don't know if she even thinks it's that bad. I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not sure how warm they want it to be over here, because whenever it's green colored, they're like shivering. They're like, oh god, it was so cold in my bedroom. But it's green. I thought that would be okay. But it probably needs to be yellow. Orange is probably uncomfortable. But I'm ignoring it. Do you guys want any, like, wire upgrades or anything? I don't really think that they need it. I literally have power lines that are completely inactive most of the time. Yeah, I think that they're okay. Ooh. Maybe this one could use an upgrade. And or I should literally just give him another transformer so that it can be 2 separate power lines. Because it is kind of a lot. But it's not too much. Like, that's the whole thing, guys. I never get any messages for wires having overheated or like short-circuited or whatever they call it, where they break and then you have to fix them. Even though all the potential loads are almost double what they can handle, we never have everything running and like where that would be a problem. So it just seems like a waste of space for me to like get more transformers if we don't need them. So let me check instead and just see if there are any areas of possible low decor that could benefit from conductive wires. All of the main areas of the colony seem to be quite strong. Maybe like over here it's kind of yucky. So power wires coming through this section could be improved. We just don't have as much of an unlimited sort of supply of the metals here as we do at the other place. I will still use gold though, because gold is what we get delivered to us. And so in order to make it so that they're not like building some of it with one thing and then some of it with another thing a different day and they think they have to rebuild stuff that I overlapped, let's just keep it all gold. Okay, and that's just like one random line of power that they can do. That's cool, that's good. We'll have some more gold sent to them. Is there anything that they can send in return? Plastic, right? Let's tell them, okay, it does not need to be a 9 priority. Let's tell them that they can send some more plastic on over, because that's always fun. So, plastic queued up. That is like a weird, uneven number. Is this empty? Okay. So we want to reset this before they do anything weird there. Okay. So that's got an even 200. They'll be waiting for an even 200 over here. And then the destination is Lithilios. Yeah. Because Yakani gets it from the other thing. But what was... Go to the star map. Retired planetary excursion module. Harvestable resources, 50 databanks, and 1 moldavite. That's so cool. So now they tell you right on this star map what is like available for you to grab. Like, you know how I'd always have to check, oh, are there databanks yet? Like, is the artifact restored or whatever? What would you call it? Replenished? Wow, they just show you everything right here. Look at all this cool stuff. There's a blender there. I mean, it's not a surprise anymore, but it's probably better for like productivity to know ahead of time. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to get back to space exploration. I don't know. I'm just not quite ready to send payback out yet. Payback. Yeah, it just seems a little like we were just getting through all of our hardships, right? So like we'll give it another session maybe. Wow, those rad bolts already. Okay. Oh, but that's already storing 100 out of 100. Advanced research or applied sciences. Oh. The only thing that they haven't done is the novice. Okay, so then those rad bolts are going to go to waste. Whatever. Eggshell! Oh my god. We got eggshell, guys. We got eggshell! Fire up the Popsaroxy! Paparoxy! However you say it. Oh no, that was already the eggshell that I knew of. I don't know. Okay, but I'm thankful. That's still at 5. Okay. Hey, did you guys get your friend? Oh my god, they did. Okay, cool. Idle, tame, groomed. Tame. But this one is wild. Why is this one wild? Oh, I guess it hasn't been groomed enough times. Because it's brand new. That's 14. No, that one's younger. It's 7. That one's 37. But this one was born here. Maybe? That's why? Like, it was born down in the nursery. In the stable. Okay. Well, yeah. It doesn't say that they're cramped. So that's good. And the room is still the correct room. Good. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, we don't want to deal with that. Oh, okay. You guys really want me to work with steam. To make a steam turbine in some capacity. But I'm gonna I need to remind, I mean, obviously everyone hasn't been here for every episode because there's so many episodes over so many years. But, like, let me just say that I've tried making a steam turbine in the past, and I tried for so long to fix it, and it was just a disaster the whole time I ever had it. It never worked effectively or properly in any way. Now, maybe it would be different this time. It has been a long time, and this is a different colony. Like, this is a different map. So maybe it would work better. Draws in steam from the tiles directly below the machine's foundation and uses it to generate electrical power. Outputs water. Draws in steam from the tiles directly below the machine's foundation. So are you saying that you want me to put, you know, airflow or mesh tiles right underneath this? They say tiles as in, like, the spots. Can I just, like... Okay, yeah, so let me just look at this. So, like, what are the orange parts? The orange means that I would put tiles there? And then those other parts go underneath the floor? Or those parts are the floor? Like, the orange parts come with it? I don't know. But okay. So I just have to set it somewhere? It'll suck up the steam. Good. You know? That's great. Unless the steam is not hot enough. Which I think was my problem previously. Because they want, like, in order for this to effectively produce power, okay, this is so tall, like this information box, I can't read the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Can I, like, look at it in the... Get me out of here. Can I look at it in the journal or something and maybe read the whole thing? Steam? Turbine? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, if you look in the journal, you can see the size of buildings even if you don't have the resources. I was talking about that last episode. I was like, why can't I just tell how big it is without being able to... Because I couldn't see how big the communal table was going to be because I didn't have lumber. But you can look in the journal if you really wanted to know. Let's see. It doesn't really say here. But if we look at Steam, quote unquote, they won't tell me the temp of this either. Polluted mud to steam and polluted dirt. Sap to steam and isosap. Mud to steam and dirt. Well, they all have different properties. But so water, they're saying it has to be 99.4 degrees Celsius and it will turn into steam. But, like, remember how in our other colony, I mean, you guys don't remember. We had a cool steam vent. And I believe... that was not good enough. Is this a cool steam vent? Yes, see, this is a cool steam vent. So it's hot enough to be steam, but I don't know if it's hot enough to be effective for a steam turbine. And the other steam is not even from a steam vent. The other steam is just happening. This steam here, you guys have steam as well. I just don't know about that right now. Why is all of this so dirty over here? What's going on with that? This is disgusting. Why is it so polluted? Has the steam not been steaming enough to kill all the germs or something? Like, what's going on? Oh no. Okay, polluted water. Relocate. Up here. Put it with the other polluted water. That bottle was there and it wasn't emitting anything because it was overpressured, but now it's not overpressured, it's emitting polluted air. I killed all the germs on it, but it's still yucky air. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll take care of it. Guys! I've done it! I've done it! Okay, so can we stop this now? No, we would want it to lower a little bit more. Yeah. But I've done it! Our plants are growing again! Wow. Okay. So, can I move some of this to up here? Relocate to up here and bring a Pip down here. Scalding, Nisbet. Oh, because she's bringing the water. Okay. Pip, cheerio. Hi. Could one of you guys please help me out? I mean, it was take the baby or take the old person. Neither are good options. But if I'm going off of who do I think maybe will get the job done more likely? Pick the baby. We'll bring it right back up after. I just want to see if they'll plant anything. I closed this door off. And so this is the room size now. Like this plant, they maybe don't like quote unquote know about that plant. So I want to see if that changes anything and if they'll still plant stuff up here. And we have fresh sleet wheat grain. You know, it's not stale. So we'll see if anything happens with that. But wow, I officially did it. We got the food growing again. Now, if they keep opening these doors too much, it's going to get overpressured some more. So this should probably be put on an automation system now. Atmos sensor sends a green signal or red signal when gas pressure enters the chosen range. Yeah, let's make one of these. I'll put it right here. Is it okay to put it there? Behind that pipe? Okay. It's right at the same place as the pipe. Like, it's not going on the pipe, right? I don't think it goes on the pipe. Because, like, I can put one here as well, right? They're not yelling at me for that, so I guess it's fine. So this can be enabled when the gas pressure is at, like, 8,000. How about that? 8,000 is too high. Less than 8,000 is fine. Yeah. Oh my god, Nisbet, she's having a rough go of it. Okay, the Pip is here, the Pip is here. Someone just needs to move the sleet wheat grain. While you're here, you could just grab this and bring it upstairs. Okay, I understand. It's tough for you. I get it. Okay, so this, we're gonna send a green signal if above... Okay, how about above 6,000? It's still very high pressure, but it's not too high pressure for things to grow. So, like, you don't need to work any harder than that, right? How about that? Okay. If they could just do one of these moves, I'd love that. The quicker this Pip, you know, has something to work with, the less time he has to spend down there, and the less scary and bad it seems. Priority 7, maybe? On, I don't really know what that would be considered, so on whatever that is. Like, I think that the plants have a priority, but the move might have also had a priority, so I can't really tell if I prioritized the move or not. But hopefully I did a little bit. Wow, it seems like everyone was down here, but we only have 2 suits, so that's not possible. They couldn't have all been down here. Critter trap awaiting prey. This one hasn't been growing yet? Oh, will they not walk over here? Really? They stop at this little dip? Okay, well then we're just gonna have to build another farm tile. And maybe someday we'll get another seed. For now, we don't got them, but maybe someday we'll get another seed. Okay, They're just not doing it yet. Or maybe, oh, there. Prioritize that. To a 7. And that's probably better. And then priority 5 for that down there. But it's priority 7 up at the top still, right? Okay, yeah. Come on, come on. Give this little dude something to bury. Oh god, Nisbet. Please, like, why do this to yourself? But also, why doesn't anyone care? Why won't anyone move this? It's a high priority for me personally. I'd really like it to be done. Yes! Don't bring it up to the base. Don't you bring it up to the base. Okay, good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Hey, buddy? Did you want to plant any sleetweed grain for me here? It's a really great spot. Like, it's really great for growing things. Sometimes you might think that it kind of is a little bit high pressure, but trust me, it's not. We're gonna have that all taken care of. Don't worry. We're depressurizing as I speak. And so, even though it seems like maybe you'd be dooming these plants to an unhealthy growing environment and therefore future and life, but you're not. You're really not. It'd be worse for them to be made into sleetweed grain, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, to be like made into frost bun and eaten. But if you take that seed and you plant it, you're giving that seed life again. You know? You're giving that seed life. So maybe you could find it in your heart to save a life today, Mr. Pip. I know you're only 7, so you might not understand the weight of that sort of calling. But, what now? Ada, why? What's wrong with the bathrooms? Was somebody in the other one or something? We can't afford to have plumbing, Ada, because it's very germy. So I never set it up. Do you want germs, Ada? Just go and clean the bathroom. Unrested, cold bedroom. See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, guys. It's literally green here. With yellow on top. And yet that's too cold for them. And they're like having a bad time. Okay, well, I could put different floor, but I'm going to have to be switching out the tile pieces that they have. And they have decor plus 11. They're pretty fancy tiles. But carpet has decor plus 20. And it's slow heating. So it's a little fancier. Maybe. Okay. The problem is that I have to switch the tiles out manually in these other spots. But I guess, fine, you can do that. And that critter that's trapped down there right now, I don't know why he's down there anyway, so it won't be so bad, right? Wait, what if I don't have enough? I think I have enough to do this, but I'm gonna run out of reed fiber. Like, I don't have a ton of reed fiber, so, like, let's be careful. Thankfully, this is all a hop, skip, and a jump from each other. So I can kind of do it in this weird manner. There you go, guys. Maybe that'll help keep your bedroom slightly warmer. But also, it'll be cozy. And it'll be cute and fun. Oh, you didn't get an upgrade. Well, she's new here. She always gets the worst stuff. The new people always get the worst stuff. It's just the way it is. That's just common workplace logic. Okay, so I don't think we need to move the other set of sleet wheat grain. Because it doesn't seem like this is even working. I'll leave the pip down here for a few more days, but it seems to be definitely a fail. If you can plant any at all, I will be thankful. So I will dig this section a little longer. We'll see if any more happen. It's just so weird to me how they'll plant like multiple throughout here, and then they'll plant none here. I just don't understand. This... Okay. Is this... Okay. But we need to fix this. Because the gas pressure has been going up a little bit. With them opening these doors. And so this still does need to run to depressurize what was happening with that. But the vent was... The thing was filled. Okay, cool. So now we got one trapped in here as well. Those poor babies. I'm sorry. I know it's bad, but... Oh, well. Okay. But oh, well. Oh, wow. They did that so quickly. Okay. I'll leave you down here for like 1 or 2 more days maybe. And then if you haven't done your job that I so desperately tried to convince you to do, then I guess I'll take you back out of here. You can be free again. Whatever. Apparently I can't just throw you in a room and get you to do what I want. Seems a little unfair, but okay. Rust? Puffed eggs. I guess we'll get the puffed eggs. We'll use them for food. Hatch all the puffed eggs, please. Puffed egg. 1, 2, 3. I know it doesn't look like we have any, but now it probably should, right? Yeah, okay. Grill. Pickle some of that meal. And start making frost buns so that stuff doesn't go stale. Okay. So I did not do anything with their power lines today. Even though I planned to maybe. But hey, this whole power line is not going to be overwhelmed. That's a fun thing. And I could take some stuff off of this line and put it on this line. And that would be fun as well. Like, you know, to continue to redistribute. I started to redistribute and then I didn't redistribute anymore. But what I really needed to do was split that top part, but I didn't. But it's fine. It's been working fine, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Haven't y'all ever heard the saying? And everything's been going fine. The biggest problem is that there's too much carbon dioxide down here. But that's because there's too much carbon dioxide everywhere because of these stupid little vents down here. Should I just put doors here? So that they at least stay trapped and overpressured in these zones and they don't fill the whole entire space? Okay, okay. Maybe I'm cooking. That's, you know, that's something. Maybe right here? And unfortunately, there is no place narrow enough on this side. So we'll just go there. Tile, tile. Okay. Because then these will just stop. Because they'll be overpressured. Because this is such a small area. It will fill up the area and then they'll stop. We have enough carbon dioxide for now. Do we not? I've just been throwing it away. So if we ever need more, then I'll get more. But I don't think we need it right now. I don't think I need 500,000 bajillion eons worth of carbon dioxide. I say that now, but what do I know? Okay. Look at this. Oh my god. It's extra cold right there. What did you build this out of? Okay. But they probably love this room. And it's at least high decor for them. Oh, did you guys get any plastic by any chance? No? Wait, you didn't move the bottle of water? Oh, no. We gotta priority 7 that. I want that bottle to get out of there. I don't like it putting all this dirty air here. Okay. So they moved the bottle, they're repairing a suit. We upgraded some of their power lines. We're dooring these spaces off. We tried to deal with the pip here. Food is growing down here and it's automated so that the pump will eventually stop when the air pressure is okay. Nisbet's scalding because she's got to get the bottle. Nisbet, you are ridiculously slow. She's gonna get incapacitated. Ooh, ah. But there's nothing like, you know, I couldn't like stop her from climbing up the ladder, you know? It's just, she's just too slow. It's not, Ada's so cool. It's not a skill that she's capable of handling. But she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. We're getting her where she needs to be. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. Dr. Ada and Dr. Otto are gonna get you healed up right quick, okay? Just like, can somebody else maybe get the water? Well, I mean, it's down here now, so it's overpressured again, so we can cancel it. I canceled it. Why did it not? Okay. Well, they left some of it, but she grabbed some of it, maybe. What am I looking at? Where is she? Oh, she's all the way up here. Yeah, they're gonna be fine now. And thanks, Nisbet. You succeeded at the task at hand, which was getting the water to stop, you know, putting polluted oxygen into this section. That has been a success. So don't worry. You did everything I needed you to do. Stealth Atmo boots. They attract no attention at all. Ooh, some Atmo suit items are more appreciated than regular items for clothing because, like, even though it's kind of boring, it's black, but at least the Atmo suits are something that you can see, but their outfits I don't ever get to see because they're wearing snazzy stuff all the time. Okay, so yeah, that stuff aside, this dude's definitely not going to do anything with these. He's healthy, he's young, the food is not stale. I put a door here to block off from this plant. He's not doing anything else. I will try and just look up so quickly how pips plant and see if it helps me out at all here, because I've tried to like process of elimination figure it out over so many attempts and I haven't gotten anywhere, so maybe it would be best if I just check. Oh my god, wow. Okay. So the part that is the most important for me here, I think, is the density check. A pip will not plant if there are 3 or more plants within a specific area surrounding the target tile. This area is a box that extends 5 tiles up, 5 tiles to the right, 6 tiles down, and 6 tiles to the left. So if this is the target tile, quote unquote, well, let's say this one. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, like this. I built my section 1 too close. That's so unfortunate. Because I can't... Well, it says that, but it's also weird because, like, these are not 5 apart. It planted some right next to each other. 3 or more plants within a specific area. Oh, okay. Interesting. No, you're taking all my food. Okay. So, yeah, I can't, like, put ground back. So I can't put a layer of ground here so that the whole thing can be shifted up 1. The only thing I would be able to put here are farm tiles. And if you put farm tiles, then they're not wild plants. They're farmed plants that need resources. And the whole point was to have wild plants. So the best I could do was try and get the pip to plant up here. Which I really don't want to do. I can't believe I literally, if I had just gone 1 higher, that would have been far enough away. My only other option, if I'm really confident and or desperate to make this work, would be to dig this area 1 lower. So I will lose everything that I planted here, but the pip could plant again down here and the pip could plant up here. I wish you could have like a pip overlay. Like if you selected, yeah, I don't know, you would have to have an overlay and it could give you the radius. So like any of these tiles up here, if you go 6, like if this is a target tile, I just don't know if this is the target tile, quote unquote, or if this is. Because like the plant is sort of existing in this spot on the grid, but it's being planted into this tile. But does this count as 1 tile below where the plant is? Or is this one below? I don't know. For now, I'll assume that this is the target tile because it's what it's getting planted into. And so this would be the one below. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I'd have to let the plants, exist on this plane. And if they existed down here, like what is this growing at? That's growing at 3%. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna try it. If I get rid of this plant here, maybe our pip will plant up here because there'll be 1 less plant down here. It can have 3 near each other, so that's why there's 3 right next to each other over here. But then anything in one of these tiles is too close to these ones and these ones. So like this tile right here, if you go 6 down and you go 5 over, there's already 3. If you try to get something like here, okay, maybe 6 down and 5 over, you only get that 1, but then you get these 2, so it's still too close, you know? Everything is too close. But maybe if we uproot this, like this one, it's not very far along in growing right now. So if I uproot it, I mean, yeah, it stinks because it was a plant that was planted, sure. I don't know, no. Why'd you take all of it, Otto? I needed that. Okay. Relocate to up here. And then priority 7 on the relocate and 7 on the uproot. Please and thank you. Okay. We're going to have them move this up here. Then we're going to uproot this. Because, yeah, if they uproot this and this pip plants up here, and then I'll uproot this one as well. And it plants up here. And it's the same difference, you know? It's a 1-to-1. I got rid of 2 plants down here that were barely growing, and I started planting 2 new plants up here. It'll be okay, right? So if the pip can plant 2 up here, then I can test to see if I lower this side, if I bring a pip down here, if it will plant on the lower section. And if it seems like that is working, then I'll do it across the board. But this will be the test zone. I just need it to happen before I lose all my sleetweed grain, and or before this pip gets too upset with me. So ideally, they'll do that before we end the episode, but I'm definitely out of time. So we're going to have to round everything up here. Round it all up. So, yeah, their oxygen I have not fixed yet. The power I have not fixed. But I said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The air pressure I did fix. And that's the important thing. Like the bottom air pressure. Oh god, Ada and Nisbet are both in triage cots. Okay, that's not good. So Otto's on his own right now. I mean, at least they have a friend. Can we make the cots maybe be 70? I feel like that's going to take such a long time. I don't know if Otto can hold down the fort all by himself for that long. Okay, he uprooted the thing, though. That's good. So, we'll dig maybe just, like, these 3 spots here to give, like, a slight bit of range there. Okay, but now I really just need the sleetweed grain up here. That's all I need is the sleetweed grain up here. Does Otto still have frost buns queued up? Okay, Otto, I'm going to say the last 3, don't worry about it. Because I don't want him to go grabbing more of that sleetweed grain thinking he needs to bring it up here for the meals. We don't want that. Are you guys, like, close to being healed? Health. 70! She should be getting out. 71. Ada, you're done. Okay, well, maybe by the end of the day she'll be done. Did you do it, Otto? Where are you, Otto? It's not really his priority. Usually his priority is farming and food stuff. So, yeah. Ada, I really need you to get out of the cot. Get out of the cot. Why does that say that one is assigned? What? I can't speak! Why was it saying that one was assigned to Nisbet? Like, what? Nobody. Oh, what? Well, good enough. Okay, Ada, before the day is over, move the sleetweed grain. Oh, Otto moved the sleetweed grain. I mean, okay, there's more harvested, like, more to be harvested here. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world if he grabs more of it now. We have some sitting here. Growth halted pressure. It's not too low, right? Okay, it's too high because I've been opening the door so much. But it's okay. They're working on it. You know, any amount of growing is better than no amount of growing. There's that. Okay, guys, hurry up and do this so I can see. I want to see what goes on. Okay, let's just do final checks over at these other places. I know, I didn't do anything. I didn't, like, nothing happened here. But, just the final checks. Okay, power production is still okay with the hydrogen. Oxygen production is actually too much, honestly. But it's beautiful. They should not complain about that at all. I don't know if they necessarily want or need more sand. But, hey, it's something to work on. I hate that I just gave them 11 as a task, but it's fine. They've got food, water, oxygen. These have not overflowed yet. This door is closed, but there's not too much hydrogen. Okay. We're good with all that then. Actual projects or tasks can happen at some other time. You guys are good. Soylent sound like they were having a lot of problems, like bathroom problems and all kinds of things, but I was just ignoring it all. Because, you know, they're grown up. They can deal with it, right? Yeah. They're fine. They can deal with it. Still no steel coming through there. However much sand I asked them to do, they did. Eggshell. Nice. Okay. They might be able to make one more steel with all that. Otherwise, they had like a power line that they were switching out over here. Did that help us with our decor at all? Maybe a little bit. I'll switch more as we go, but we were supposed to do shipments. Huh. You guys didn't get rid of all the plastic, did you? We still have plastic, right? 40 tons. Okay. That's just at such a low priority that they didn't do it. I thought that they always have extra stuff, though. Like, I thought, why wouldn't they do it even though it's not a high priority? Because they're always looking for things to do here. So that's a little concerning that they didn't get that done yet. But okay. Food, water, air. Good enough for me. Temps. I mean, she seems fine. And she's in, like, the warmest part, right? Okay, it's just gotta take a second. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Catalina. Yeah, I don't think she had any problem with the temperature of the sleeping environment. Toasty surroundings, maybe the slightest bit. But she's fine. Okay, so I didn't really do anything there either. Philios. Lephilios, they've just always got stuff queued up and just nobody to do any of it. Thimblereed seed, sure. Take it please. Nisbet is milking it, absolutely milking it. She just does not need to be laying there anymore. She's fine. Okay. We moved the sleet wheat grain up here, and a sleet wheat grain has been planted! Yeah! Okay. Which is great news. That means that the growth halted because of pressure. That means that now all I need to do is know whether or not the pip is down here, if it will replant in these spots. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Because I unplanted one plant and it planted a plant. We're 1 for 1. But if I relocate this guy down here, will he replant one plant down here now that there's a tile lower? Because it's not going to account for any plants in this upper section. But it is still too close down here, isn't it? Like, there's a plant there, and a plant there. How do we manage that? Because that's 3 in the vicinity. Yeah, I don't know if you'd plant one there. It seems too close. But we'll try it anyway. We'll see how it goes. And I will remember all that for next time. But at least we planted the 1 for 1 that we needed. Okay, yeah, if I hadn't had to walk in here so many times, or if these doors were closed off, either of those things would help improve our situations here, but it's all a work in progress. So I guess that's it for today. Okay, cool, and we did get at least 1 delivery. Perfect. Plastic, so you guys can build some more ladders and some more fast floor tiles. Yeah. That's it. I mean, I think I at least improved a few things a little bit. I know I didn't do anything fancy, but we're working on it. So, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you... Why is that red? Oh. All in the next episode. Bye-bye now.